Hello traders, Rich here and welcome to Kucoin episode 49, and today we are going to go over KCS analysis. If you don't know, Kucoin is one of the largest crypto exchanges in the world with over 700 billion traded volume on the platform and 10 million registered users from more than 200 different countries. Kucoin has many features like margin trading, spot trading, mining pool, staking, lending, and many more with over 700 listed coins. If you don't have an account yet, I'll make sure to attach my referral link description below. And if you create an account through it, you'll benefit from 20% discounts on your trading fees. So let's get started. And as usual, cheers. As we clearly see, KCS from weekly time frame has been trading inside this big wedge pattern, making big impulse movements, pushing price lower. However, lately we can see that the impulse movements pushing lower has been going smaller and flat, which give us an early alert that a potential reversal might happen. It's the shift in momentum that we can see in action. Currently, we are stuck inside this accumulation phase in the shape of an inverse head and shoulders pattern, which I already mentioned multiple times, that for the bulls to take over from a long-term perspective, or what I call from a macro perspective, we need to see a break above the neckline, which would also be a break above the last major swing high around 11.3. Meanwhile, we have been trading this range upward and downward, and if you zoom into daily time frame, as mentioned last time, we have been trading inside this range. So previously we had a range, bearish, range, bullish, and we have been trading inside this latest one in the shape of a rising, broadening wedge. And previously, if you remember, like 2 weeks ago, because last time I covered Bitcoin, the previous one I covered KCS, we have been around this area, and I mentioned that we are looking for trend following bar setups because it's around the lower band and the lower red trend line. That's why we zoomed into H4 time frame for extra confirmation before we pull the trigger, right? So that's basically it. Previously, the bears took over. This is, of course, short-term. Bulls took over, bears took over, and so on. And lately, we have been waiting for a break above this last major high for the bulls to take over again. And we had the break, so my trigger was around this area. Meanwhile, we are, of course, bullish, and we are able to draw this rising channel. Let's go for blue for this one because we already have red. And that's it. Will be bullish from a short-term perspective as long as we are trading above the zone. That's why you see my alert right there. Unless, of course, we break below this trend line and these previous major lows and highs lining up together. If you break it down, we'll be expecting price to drive back till around the lower trend line right there. In this case, I'd be looking for buy stops as well around this area. Meanwhile, we are bullish, we rejected the lower bounds, and every correction now would be simply a correction. Every bearish move would be a correction before the bulls take over again to push for the next impulse movement up. And I'm targeting this 9.8 to 10 round number. Best of luck, and I'll see you hopefully on the next one.